You're watching the Mic Check, on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Hello and welcome everyone to this week's Mic Check. Today, the challenge is going to be a little bit of not only delivery, but also interpretation. We'll get into that just a bit. Unfortunately, I am going to have to dip out for like 10 minutes at about maybe 15 minutes right after this. But I will be right back. And because I'm not going to be here for all of it, I have volunteered to start off the reads. So, without further ado, Mike, take it away. Thanks. All right.
Get it, Mike, get it.
Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Next up is going to be Golda.
All right, I'm going to unmute myself. I know, clever, isn't it? I'm going to read a little pre-life to try and get me to where I can be conversational with this. You're buying a couch? Don't forget you move a lot. You know, moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off of your perfect sofa. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Okay. Russ.
All right. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code BURROW. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Let me see here. Dan?
Already? Alrighty then. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of the free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for the modern Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Nathan!
You're muted.
Hey, Richard, you gotta turn your mic
Oh,
on.
Richard.
Oh, Lord, I pulled a Richard. Yeah, moving has never been easy. And moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt when they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. And I believe that leaves John.
All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Devin, I don't think you've gone yet, have you?
All right,
Nope.
let's go for it.
And welcome, Philip.
Hey. Hey, long time to see.
Oh, I hate moving. Moving has never been easy. Oh, moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO, that's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. And that would be Philip.
All right. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
That leaves John.
Yeah, who hasn't gone?
We did, John.
Yeah, John went,
There's
and
Oh, I missed something then.
Philip
there are
was
two Johns.
last.
Oh, I got two Johns. That's
We're
why.
done.
Yeah, that's everybody then.
Awesome.
Cool.
I got two Johns. How did I end up with two Johns?
It's a popular name.
Ah,
Popular name, or you have a large house.
John, you're doubled up here. Oh, wait. Do I have a second page? Oh, that's Mike's phone. Okay. There we go. That is everybody, right? Everybody went?
Everybody
Yeah.
went?
Michael's
Yes.
muted.
I think he's practicing.
Either that or he doesn't know he's muted and it's a Richard kind of day.
I don't know.
Because I almost started speaking without unmute too.
He
Michael,
doesn't know
or-
he's on mic.
How did you end up muted, Michael?
hang on, I can unmute you. There you go.
Nope, that didn't work.
Nope, it didn't
Oh,
work.
there-
Yep.
you're in, you're in, you're in.
You're unmuted. Hey!
Come back.
Headphones
Get
are now no
over
longer on.
here.
Left the group.
This is the way this happens, folks.
Somebody else has power that they didn't know it.
Been doing television for years and years and years, and live stuff is always like this.
It wouldn't be fun if somebody didn't fall off the stage.
And here I was hoping that I had everything figured out on my end. Apparently not.
Oh, well.
I was actually going to say, you did skip the red text, but you didn't actually have to, Phil. So
Oh.
if you wanted to, yeah, because looks like we got plenty of time. So if you wanted to actually take it from their built for the long haul through with the red text, that would also be acceptable.
Okay.
The red text is basically so that they can cut it out whenever that's how they do it.
And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Yeah, let's just cut that in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I want to sort of focus on with this is I feel that there are 2 or 3 different challenges going on all at once in this script. And I'm wondering what you guys think they are, what you see as the challenges going on in this script. So what are some things that you find to be particularly challenging about this script?
Well,
what
they
else
want a
is her name?
conversational, and then
Keeping
they
it conversational at the red text.
Yeah.
That's definitely a
So
challenge.
salesy.
Yeah.
And then I found even the beginning to come up with the who I am and why I'd be giving somebody this kind of advice was a little tricky in the beginning because I'm starting in with moving has never been easy. Oh, we're talking about a moving company, and then it's like, and moving a couch. I'm like, how'd we end up there?
I burn my couches before I move.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it.
Every time you have to move, you just buy all new furniture.
Pretty much.
And then the burrow.com spelling it out is very non-conversational. I mean, I guess if you're helping somebody type, you could make it.
But enter code radio.
Enter code radio.
And then that's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt. Just sort of, my mouse didn't make it around that, and I don't know why.
I was actually read that as opera the first time I read the note at the bottom. Sounds like opera with I was like, I read it as Chopra when I read it through real quick.
Yeah,
So
yeah, no, you read it correctly. Chopra. It's Chopra.
Yeah, it's Chopra. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Cool and Chopra.
Yep. Cool and
Also,
Chopra.
if you hit refresh, I did fix just 2 little errors that I found. So
yeah, that little red mark there is annoying too, by the way, and stain.
you're welcome.
That's
You're welcome. Yeah, I'll move it just before I head out, which is going to have to be in the next couple of minutes here. So let me just leave you with a couple of questions to talk about while I head out for real quick. Like I said, I will be right back. But the questions are just the standard startup things that we normally do whenever we get into this section, which is, who are you
Mhm.
and what's your motivation? Like, who is this character and why are you talking about what you're talking about? So when I do return, I would love to hear your ideas about what you think about those 2 particular questions. So go ahead and start off with who are you? And then after you've come up with something that you all feel comfortable with, focus then on the question of why are we talking about what we're talking about? And we'll pick up the discussion from there. So I will be back in just a bit.
Sounds
fun.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
First thing I have to ask is what the heck is affable?
Friendly.
Friendly,
Friendly.
likable.
Oh, well, okay. I actually knew that. I just threw it out there.
Yes.
One thing
Affable is
I
easy
find
to get
difficult
along
in
with.
this script is we don't know how long the spot's supposed to be. It
Although it
seems like
says
it's longer than 30, but it's not enough for 60.
Like
it's a
45
radio spot, though. I'm gonna guess it has a little more
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, at least
Radio.
it's pretty obvious it's a radio spot with the enter code radio. Just guessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Radio spots are so much more flexible when it comes to their time. I've been doing TV stuff for years, and we're never that flexible in television.
This one right here actually sounds like it's given to the DJ to read it out loud.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
of the way it's written. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem like a voiceover style of script. It sounds like oh great, my phone's ringing. It sounds like like I said, it sounds like a DJ spot, like a quick ad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or something that you'd hear on a podcast.
Yeah.
Because there's one particular podcast I listen to, and there's always this little thing with enter code such and so for such and so, and I'm not going to name any names, but I listen to his podcast a lot. Enter code radio.
Yeah, I mean, it does say relax and tell the story in real time. So I don't think there's a time limit here. So don't worry about that.
I just got a voiceover.
Good.
Right.
Cool.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service.
I mean, I was thinking the smart friend was sort of the person that is speaking, since they sort of say, think more smart friend than an announcer.
Well, it
Yeah,
just
but-
seems like that.
When I think of
obvious
smart, I
motivation.
think know it all.
Yeah.
That's the problem with that,
They
The
don't
guy
mean
who-
smart ass. I think they mean the one who's trying to make your life a little easier because maybe I've been through it, and so I'm trying to help you. Like, oh my God,
Yeah.
don't go through what I had to go through. Let me save you some stress.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I had that pretext there. You're buying a couch.
Yeah.
Don't forget you move a lot, and then it sort of made my brain wrap around it enough to sort of think of how why I'd be telling somebody moving is hard and moving furniture is even harder.
And I'm thinking like the target audience for this, because you see something like where it says ethically sourced hardwoods. The first thing I picture is some kind of millennial hipster. The guy got well, I can't say much. I got those kind of glasses, but he's got the big beard and he's got the Paul Bunyan shirt on. He's like, ethically sourced hardwoods, non-toxic materials. Your kid could chew on this couch and it'll be okay.
Yeah, I definitely see it as still in the age. I mean, I suppose depending upon where you are, it could be any age, but I tend to remember when I was just out of college and in college, I moved a lot.
Yeah.
And so it's somebody who's moving a lot such that they're going to think about, the sofa being a pain and getting that,
Oh yeah.
angling it around the stairs and
Yeah. And as soon as they said pivot, I thought of that scene from Friends. Pivot.
yes. They may have been thinking of that. And then so sort of that age group, and certainly the more environmentally aware crowd, because it's ethically sourced and it's non-toxic and
Yeah,
good for the environment, and it's got a USB charger, because you always need a USB charger.
you gotta have your USB.
I wouldn't see the most 70-year-olds would not be the market.
Yeah, it depends on who the 70-year-old is.
Yeah, that's why I said most. It's like my parents probably would, but
But
and it also doesn't seem to be about style. It seems to be about convenience.
yeah,
also make-
maybe because the way they're talking about it is like being able to move it, so it's going to be minimalist for sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
but
light,
it's got- yeah.
but it says it's made with ethically sourced hardwoods. And
Mhm.
hardwood by nature are heavy.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Yeah.
so it's going to be a small piece. It's like a small couch, like a
Yeah, something with a
Or-
futon tossed on top.
or
Yeah.
something that can go apart easily, or IKEA furniture.
Yeah.
Maybe they're stepping up from IKEA furniture.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't speak elegance to me. It speaks.
Yeah, minimalist.
I mean, it's you know. It
We'll
ships
throw in a free hex key set would be IKEA.
Well, he is also made in China, and this says made in America, so that would be a selling point.
Yeah,
over
that's
IKEA.
true.
Yeah.
My frustration with these types of scripts, I could listen so much to commercials and study who gets booked and what people want. And I hear sort of the same type of read over and over. So when they say that they want real and natural, I think they do want a very specific, usually, not always, but usually there's a very specific sound that they consider natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well-
I moved so much in my life. This is actually easy, like easy thoughts, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, to me, it's, hey, you know what? I've done this. I've been through what you're going through right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know, moving has never been easy.
I had to
Moving
move.
The way you're saying it right now, I think works.
Yeah.
I had to move a sectional through my utility room door in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a huge sectional, big, huge, gigantic piece of furniture that we had just bought in the old house and moved it over here. But the way the front porch is built, I had to move it through the utility room because I couldn't get it up the stairs on the front porch and get it around into the front door.
Yeah. Your porch.
That
So-
porch was in the way. But I had to literally, thankfully we have a nice vaulted ceiling. And so when we got it in the house, I had to turn it up on end and then walk it through the kitchen and then
Oh,
put it back
nice.
down in the living room. So
Hey,
Right.
Richard,
yeah,
look at the script. Do
that's
you want
some
to
heavy duty moving.
So I have a question. Although
Uh-oh.
I know that Richard to read.
Well, yeah.
Is
What
the
was that?
objective to
Did you
get
say,
them
Dan?
to get rid of their couch and buy a new one? I mean, like,
That's
what's the message?
That's
That's
what it,
I think the message is more about the ability to move it easier. I
Yeah.
think
So
well, you know,
a couch that's if you're
they're
buying
built for the long haul.
it's easy to move.
they
No,
mentioned the furniture industry, so I'm thinking they're trying to sell them on getting a new couch. I worked for a furniture store for a short while. I was a decorator's assistant. I didn't sell furniture. I made it look pretty.
Let's
But
give Richard a chance to read. What do you think?
yeah, I think that's a
let's
good
just
idea.
keep ignoring Richard.
Hey, Richard, two people pulled a Richard already.
Oh,
Michael
really?
And Nathan. Yeah.
Michael and Nathan.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to be thought of, you know? I mean,
Go
all right,
for
I'll
it.
give it a
We
shot.
got-
I looked at it once here. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and aerobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how that's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at Burrow. Is it Burrow? Yeah, at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. I got through it.
Yeah, you got through it.
Yeah, through
You
it.
did say aerobatic instead of acrobatic.
But
What
that's
did I
not.
say?
We're not in a
That was-
direct.
Aerobatic.
Aerobatic flying.
Hey, moving some furniture, you have to do
It is aerobatic.
So the second
Fly
John
that
is more
furniture
like
in.
The second John is now Richard.
You a barrel roll.
Where the heck was
So we're saying that we're talking to a friend is the who we are in the general sense?
It does sound, I mean, if they're saying get $75 off your perfect sofa, they're trying to tell their friend, buy a new sofa, get rid of that piece of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So
that,
they're burning
you know.
their sofa just like I did.
You know, it never says in here that it's easy to move, even though
No, it
complains about how hard
It
it is
doesn't.
to move a couch. And then another thing, it seems like possibly you're friends with the co-founders, you know, because you know what they did and what they thought.
I know, why would you know how they felt?
Yeah, how do you know the co-founder? How do you know the co-founders by name? Do you know the co-founder of, say, Apple? We know Steve Jobs. Do we know anybody else? I mean,
Wozniak.
That's because of the movie.
Nah, it's
I studied those guys in my younger years.
But you see, what I'm saying? You don't really know who founded what company. Who founded Zoom?
Yeah, good question on that one.
I mean, unless
So
you're
That's
just
where
in
the
the
challenge.
community,
you either work
Yeah.
for them or you know them personally.
or if you go to their website, they talk about it.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
I was researching sofas and this is what I found out. And, you know,
Yeah, but you're
Blah,
not
blah,
going to say that in casual conversation.
Right, and that's the challenge, isn't it? Because nobody would talk like this. Or
that
give
is the
this
challenge.
information.
Yeah.
But that's your job as the actor.
Yeah, you got to make it
I know.
feel like you understand. And yep, that's the whole acting
How
part of it.
co-founders Nathan Smith
Exactly.
and Richard Durrington felt.
This almost feels like an obvious an employee that works for a borough who's just walking down the street and sees a couple of dudes trying to fight a couch out of a door, and he just kind of leans up the door against the door frame and chats him up.
That could be it too.
Or in a
like that.
comedic sense, he's leaning on the couch. Hey man, moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck.
especially if you're trying to do aerobatics, like, you know, arabesque, you know, that kind of stuff. Aerobatic. Seriously? Yeah, well.
The flying Wallaces moving the couch.
The old, hey, ta-da!
So Michael wanted to figure out who we are. What was his other question?
What are you talking about and
Who are you
why?
talking to?
Yeah,
What's
what
the,
do you-
I mean, it's standard questions.
Yeah, who your target
Who are you-
audience
who are
is.
you talking to?
Yeah. So I think
Which is-
John kind of hit it on the head. Whether or not that's true or right, I mean, it's a good scenario.
Yeah.
Well, whoever people want to imagine for themselves, if they can make it work. Nobody is going to know anyhow.
Yeah,
With
throw
the
that couch
motivation.
out of the third story window and go buy a new one.
hmm And then what's the objective of the message? I guess is the sort of the
Sell
what's the energy that you're putting out there? You
You're
want them to buy a new
not
couch.
trying to sell it, but you're supposed to sound like you're not trying to sell it, but
Well, yeah.
you're giving them the option.
Yeah.
Not instead of, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you know what? Domino's is good, but Mario's right around the corner is a lot better, kind of feels. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, along the lines of my last couch I had was a pain to move. It wasn't stainless. It just wasn't really anything good. This, wow, I'm so happy with this type thing.
hmm
Yeah.
Well, they talk about they're built for the long haul with the stain and scratch resistant, so that might
Least you're not
also
moving
be
a
the
lot.
selling point, you know, because when
He's
you're moving a
working
couch,
on it.
you're gonna tear it somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh. Especially when you're trying to squeeze it through a small door.
That's why I said the guy works for Burrow, but he's not at work. He's walking down the street and he's not
Mhm.
in sales mode. He just kind of go, "Oh, I'm going to sidle up beside you and kind of whisper in your ear a little bit."
Yeah, but how are
While
you
you're
gonna start
struggling with
how are
that
you gonna start
couch.
that conversation with moving has never been easy.
Well,
Yeah. Like, why are you
Lead-in.
talking to me about this? I mean, like, who are you?
That's
I
what you're
think
leading.
Golden, you did the lead-in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe you've walked down the street and it's your buddy's pickup, and you got three guys struggling to trying to get a couch off the end, and it's
Yeah.
like, boy, I understand. And moving that couch,
I better get more in free pizza if I'm helping somebody move. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
I've got this image in my head. The guy's leaning on the side of a pickup truck while two guys are trying to hustle it into the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing where it's like, yeah, sure, you got a dolly, but it's not big enough to go underneath that couch.
Are you talking about your lazy smart fan who's there just to supervise?
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say, hey, why aren't you helping me?
guy- Yep.
And okay, so moving has
You
never
know,
been.
Hank, moving has never been easy. And
I can
moving the
see
couch, good luck with that, boys.
Well, you ain't done nothing yet, so you get up here and help her. Shut your trap.
Yeah. So
Hey.
do we want to do that line by line thing that we sometimes do, or
Moving is.
I
never
think
been
it sounds like you guys have the general gist of what this is. I don't know. When you get into the salesy thing, wow.
That's
and
the
that's the
part.
fun
That's the
part.
challenge right there. Is trying to
Mhm.
keep it away from. It's like staying.
that ships for free?
It's like a line that I was given for a TV spot back in at Christmas time. Merry Christmas from the staff. As soon as I hit staff, it went from beautifully conversational and warm and friendly to corporate and cold. And it was
Yeah.
really hard to get around that.
Well,
And
so-
this is the sort of thing that does that too.
To me,
The
the
red-
red part is actually supposed to be salesy. I'm seeing it because, like,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, it's to me it looks like a this is a script that you give to a DJ. You know, this isn't something that you're actually going to hire a voice actor for, unless you're feel like it. But this looks like a script that you'd get in a radio station. You know, the DJ will read it out. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. The start of that red is still part of the conversation. And all of that ships are free in just a week. And then it gets into, but wait, there's more.
Yeah, right there.
well, starting that
55%
sentence with
off.
and all of that is that's where it threw me off. I
Yeah.
guarantee you I would go directly into sales mode right there. And
Yeah.
all of that shifts
We could just take it as a challenge of how can we pull it in and make it a,
So if we're gonna talk line
yeah,
for
you don't
line,
even have to
that's
wait that long.
what we want to do it with. That's where we want to do it. Start with they're built for the long haul, and then, or actually they're built for the long haul. That also comes across as salesy right there.
Well,
They're built
Yeah.
for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and
How about
clutter-free.
Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. I
Well,
mean,
that's easy to get away with if you're talking to like if you're that vegan
geeky
bag-
guy or
yeah.
gal.
Good.
Somebody, the kid who likes to chew on furniture.
and they enjoy their Boca burgers.
Let's
I
not.
had to do that callback. I had
Don't
Yeah.
talk like that.
The
I
Boca
say,
burgers.
Boca burgers.
but that is actually Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. You know, that can
yeah,
come across
okay.
conversationally pretty easily, but that doesn't come across like straight up salesy.
Yeah, it is not as straight up salesy. I think it really hits that, and all that ships for free in just a week.
It starts with they're built for the long haul. I mean,
Yeah, okay. We could argue about where specifically, but definitely by the time you're spelling out Burrow and you enter code radio,
I think
hey, enter code radio.
to make it
Oh,
sound
don't forget to enter code radio.
radio.
and all of that ships for free in just a week. I think the key is to kind of throw that away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would. And all that ships for free in just a week. Meh. But wait.
And you can get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. Yeah, that's
That's
BURROW.com. You got to enter code radio. Don't forget that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, the spelling it out, I get that because this is definitely, most
Radio.
definitely a radio spot.
Yep.
Nuh-uh. You sure?
Somebody might be trying to find it and they type in Burrow and they type it in the wrong way, and all of a sudden they're seeing pictures of groundhogs all over the place.
Yes, there we go.
They forget the W, they get the donkeys.
And my groundhog puppet's shouting from the next room, I resemble that.
I need a boogie in 15-ish minutes.
Maybe we can get rolling.
We're
Start.
trying to, we're just postponing. I'm actually just keep on throwing stuff out there just to keep so that Michael
So that Michael can come back. Yes, I agree.
Get our fearless leader to come guide us.
Stretch.
Hey, I'm actually
Well,
doing improv here. I think I'm doing okay.
Go,
you're
you gotta go and you wanna
great.
read, go ahead and do it. We'll critique the living. No, I mean, go ahead and we'll
No
No pressure.
pressure.
I'll give it a
Okay, so
official-
all of that shifts for free in just a week as a throwaway line. That's a good call, Russ. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But how did like the rest of that red? How do we make that conversational?
I don't know, maybe the same way.
Yeah.
I think if you're thinking about, it's your buddy who doesn't have a ton of money.
But it's
maybe
also
Hey, these are really good, and it's not going to cost you a lot. Yeah.
it's the call to action too. You can't really throw that away.
Yeah. If you can work it in your head, you can usually say, yeah, now you can just put the words you can
Mhm.
from your head, and then you can get 75, because that kind of personalizes it instead of making it sound less than personal. And then you can just cut out you can when you're done reading the line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're letting them know this wonderful sofa you've been
Yeah.
telling them about and how that's made. Hey, this is how you can get it, and you're going to save some bucks if you do it now.
Yeah, you literally have to pre-life that line within itself
Yep.
and then make an adjustment for it when you're done recording it.
Okay, we want to let Goldie so she can get to her other thing and get her directed read in. How's that?
All right.
Cool with that?
Good idea.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, moving's never been easy. Moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off of your perfect... And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrows.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
I don't mean to be mean, Golda, but it sounded like you were reading.
Yeah. Shall I just
Like,
do it again?
all the way through it started from the beginning. Because you hit the same point, like when your every sentence had the same
Same rhythm? Okay, cool.
peaks and valleys.
All right, let me try that again.
You did-
I was trying too hard. I'll stop trying. It'll work better. It usually
Devin,
does.
what was that?
But you had one section I liked where, I had taken a class years ago, acting class, where they were talking about taking an arbitrary breath, which is what we do naturally.
Uh-huh.
And you did that for like a built-in USB charger. And that part to me sounded natural. And so
Okay.
maybe if you can do some of those, if that little section works for me.
Okay, cool. Let me try not trying so much, which usually ends up getting me ready. Let's see. Moving has never been easy. No, hang on a second. Moving has never been easy. Moving a couch? After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with this furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
That was better.
It's
But still reedy.
It's still reedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It started getting better near the end.
You had parts that weren't, and I should make more notes on which ones were reedy and which one. It would kind of like, it would sound reedy, then it wouldn't, then it would, then it wouldn't. It was,
yeah, it was very inconsistent. And the
The last line definitely sounded reedy.
Yeah.
when you
Okay,
got
I'm
into
done with this. I'm just gonna say the last line.
the first couple of sentences, you missed good luck for one.
Okay.
That's exactly is where it started sounding reedy, like really badly. And then when you did they're built for the long haul, like
Mhm.
like Deb said last time, it sounded like you're actually talking to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. It kind of ebbed and flowed from reedy, not reedy, reedy, not reedy. So
Okay. I'll give it a shot again.
All right.
Moving has never been easy. Moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they. It's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain-resistant and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like the built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for the modern life.
It started out great.
And then I get
you
to
hit-
talking
and then
about buddies
Yep.
Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra.
Then you got to where you kept on hit your retakes.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do one of the reads
Yeah.
where we just mix it up. Let's go for it.
Or a
Yeah.
pattern
Let's do a
break.
pattern
Start,
break.
Michael.
Pattern break.
Pattern break.
Pattern
Okay. So what's my pattern? Would pick something for me to do. Like a funny accent. Just
How
don't
about a
do it.
child?
Yeah, a
Which
kid
one?
character from last week.
A kid character. Okay. You're buying a couch? Don't forget you move a lot. Talking to moving has never been easy. And moving a couch. Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow's furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. You can even eat it. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Now roll into it.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain-resistant and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com and enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
That was a lot better.
That was like
Nice.
100% improved. I was going to say your kid voice read it really well. Carry that over, and you did a really good job, Goldie.
Yep, much better.
That was a lot better.
Yeah, I'm like going, I don't know how to do this one. So apparently my child does.
Anybody
Should talk
else?
with her more often, I suppose.
No, that worked. I thought that worked pretty well. That was, I didn't notice much in and out of it. It was pretty conversational. Just even the red stuff sounded conversational, I thought. What did you have, Dan?
I honestly, I had a little bit of reading, but it wasn't enough to be picky about.
Yeah, it was like some of it's written to have to be reedy, and you did a good job of just making it sound like you're telling somebody about it. Really, really nice.
Cool.
How about
Michael
you, John?
Michael came in at the end of that. I want to hear what he has to say.
I'm a little nervous. I know this is
Breath, Michael. It's okay.
Well, I'd like to go back on those two questions that I left you guys with before I left, which was who are you and why are you talking about what you're talking about?
Mhm.
So I'd just like to know a general idea of what you guys agreed on for that.
We didn't. We have a couple of
We've got a couple of different interpretations. One of them was the smart buddy that doesn't actually do any work. He's just sitting there supervising and talking. The
Okay.
other one was like a neighbor or something watching them move, and hey, you know what? Come up and say something to him. He actually works for the company or something, because otherwise, how else would he know the owner's names? And what was the third one?
I think it was just a smart buddy talking with a friend who was thinking of buying a sofa because they move so much.
I find it really funny that you've all sort of, except for one of them, you've all sort of separated the character from the company.
Because it says a smart friend. Yeah,
Well,
but it
smart
does have.
friend,
How would you know?
but
about-
But
it doesn't
for the
say
most
anything
part,
about
all
like.
of them. For the most part, all of them work for the company. It was just I threw in the guy that works for him that happens to be a neighbor or something, instead of just like a friend. But all three of them we had determined that did work for the company in some way.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
Michael, mine was it was obviously a guy that works for the company. He was walking by and he sees a couple of dudes struggling, and he kind of sidles up to them and not speaks at them, but just kind of, gets on their side. And of course, he has to break the wall a little bit for the silly stuff, but that was my interpretation.
Again, though, I find it funny that the interpretations that seem to have been settled on almost like separate or at the last minute tack on the idea that the person works for the company. I think that should be an identity that you embrace, because the reads that you were trying to give,
exactly, yeah.
right? Gold, the reads that you were giving that I heard were trying to sort of make it sound like you're just some person on the street trying to, have you ever heard of the term NPC in video games, a non-player character? Just somebody that sort of spouts dialogue at you when you pass by them that's almost unrelated to what's going on with everything. That's almost the idea that I got from it when you try to separate your character's identity from the company.
Yeah.
I mean, this is blatantly you might even be on the show floor. You're somebody who has the Burrow brand name on your shirt right now. That's who you are.
Make it a more easy read.
Yeah, so you are a representative of the company.
So
I think
you're
that's
the waiter.
I think.
yeah.
it's-
You're yeah. So this is going to be taking place one-on-one with somebody on the show floor. Like that's how this is written. You're basically like expected to be, yeah. I'm part of the Burrow company, and I want to tell you a little bit about it.
We
So
were trying to
I think
completely avoid the salesy completely. It was fun.
Yeah, but the directions don't seem to imply that.
the directions don't seem to imply that. Then again, that was one of the struggles. That was one of the challenges that I wanted to actually dive into here.
Yeah.
And again, I'm very sorry about how long that took for me to leave, but I think this would be good to go ahead and break apart a little bit here.
Okay.
So when they say smart, natural, affable, and real, they're not really saying we want you to be the guy next door, the guy or girl next door. We don't want you to, that's not what they're saying. What they're saying is don't sound announcery. So instead of this,
not announcery.
yeah, that's all they're saying. It's not trying to be like, we don't want you to be salesy whatsoever. We don't want you to be, anything like that. What they're really saying is don't be announcery. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry.
I like that.
1947 style read.
That's what they're trying to get away from. They're not saying don't try to sell it. They're trying to say don't be an announcer. So we're not trying to separate the character from the company. And I've seen a
Yes,
lot.
that was the challenge that we missed.
Yeah. You're not trying to separate the character from the company. You're trying to separate your interpretation from announcery.
Okay.
Now remember, we went over what announcery sounds like. Do people remember that? We want to stay off the
Yeah.
linking words. We want to stay off, don't ham up sales or anything like that. You're not
And
trying to
all of that shifts for free in just a week.
Yeah, it's not that. You are a one-on-one friendly professional. You are wearing the company brand. You
Okay.
have the company jacket on. You are a representative of Burrow.
Okay.
And that is totally okay for the character to be.
Okay.
So this smart, natural, affable, real, and I'm talking generally. This is not just aimed at one particular person. The smart, natural, affable, and real means don't be an announcer. We want you to just be a person. Sell it, sell our products, sell the company, sell the origins, but don't be an announcer.
Sell yourself.
So
Okay.
be yourself. You are the professional in the Burrow showroom showing this off to people. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, well, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. You see, now that you've embraced yourself as a furniture professional, the story in this script should start making some more sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
You are, we're not trying to stay away from salesy whatsoever. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com, enter code radio, only if you want to. I'm not, no pressure or anything like that. We're not trying to be the friendly dude next door, the friendly dude or chick next door. We're trying to be a professional, approachable ambassador for the brand. That's
Okay.
what your
I've
character is
actually
here.
worked for a very long time as a brand ambassador doing trade show and conventions. So I'll see if I can actually do this outside of the convention. I like that.
Well, the thing is like, from what I understand from spokesperson work, they're not asking you necessarily to be some like big bombastic character. Maybe some people are. I'm not saying that that's totally out of the realm of, of possibility. But from what I understand, they want you to just be affable and approachable.
Mm-hmm.
Like when people are listening to this stuff, like people expect to be sold.
You
people
want to be the guy. Okay, so I'm going to do this from a food service perspective because that's what I know. So you're the guy, you're the waiter. The customers are coming in, they're already looking at your product. So you're just trying to, inform them of this product. That's how I kind of am picking this up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Your customers, the people who are listening to this commercial, already own a sofa.
Mm-hmm.
They already own these things. They already have furniture. You're not trying to, if you're trying to sell to somebody who doesn't have furniture, is that really the target market?
Yes.
Like, if somebody doesn't own furniture, I think they have probably bigger problems that they're facing than figuring out, where to buy an ethically sourced, non-toxic sofa that can break apart and be shipped to you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think that's not quite where you're trying to focus your efforts. Here, in 1 week. Here, this is, you're already selling to people who have this stuff. You're already selling to people who understand these issues. You're already connecting to people's experiences because everybody has had to either move or help someone move. And invariably, you've had to move a couch, a refrigerator, a sofa, something, a massive TV, something that's just an absolute logistical nightmare. and you're
I have
trying
one
to solve
question.
that problem. You're not trying to solve the approach problem. You're trying to solve their sofa problem. That's
Okay.
where your story lies. That's why this is focusing in so much on everything. That's why when you're approaching it from the outside looking in, when you are completely separated from the actual, company itself, yes, this kind of conversation makes no sense.
Yes.
You're not
that's-
going to run into some random person on the street saying, hey, have you ever heard of Burrow before? Let me tell you all about them. You're not going to run into a real life NPC like that who's just going to be like spouting off that dialogue about, something tangentially related to whatever it is you're going and doing. No,
Mhm.
what this is you are the brand ambassador. Wear the coat, be the professional. You are the one-on-one advisor on the show floor. Your story is, yes, you probably already own a sofa. You probably already own, a couch, an ottoman, whatever the case may be. Here's a better solution to that.
Mhm.
That's why we talk about moving and why we talk about the co-owners. So we talk about moving because everybody's had to deal with this big hulking piece of crap that they just don't want to have to deal with. That takes
Wow.
4 or 5 people to jockey out your door.
Mhm.
Like
Have you actually looked at these?
I have
They snap together. I'm looking at their
Oh,
site.
that's the company.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
got
there's-
onto that the other day.
yeah, I actually cut out a lot of the description here to save on time, but yeah, this would actually go into how these sofas actually snap apart and can be modular, so you can remake them to fit not only your rooms but moving around. So yes, unfortunately, that was a little bit of extra information I had to cut out due to time.
Yeah.
But I feel like the story here still sort of works
Yep.
in the fact that you're introducing a better solution to something that somebody already has. You are the
Okay.
brand ambassador. That was what I was trying to go for here. Your character is,
Right.
yes, you are completely tied to the company. Embrace that. You're just trying to be the approachable face of it.
Okay.
I just have one question.
Yeah.
I almost every time I've ever been hired for brand ambassador jobs, they say we want high energy. Do you think we should go with that, or
No.
just read, or
No, because I think a lot of like the major, like you mentioned showrooms. You've worked in showrooms before?
right? So
Okay, yeah, that's almost like a come one, come all sort of feel. Like, you're trying to get people's, IRL attention. This is, this is a radio commercial. It's not quite that in depth. You already have a captive audience for it.
Yeah.
Meh.
Unless you can sound smart, natural, affable, and real while still being like, off the walls and jacked on caffeine. That all depends on who you are.
I've heard all the dealership commercials in this town. None of them are that.
Then again, do that read to yourself in your mind and see if that fits right for you. Like if you're going to be listening to because this is a radio commercial. This is going to be with all of the information, it would have been a 60-second radio commercial. But so this is definitely a radio commercial. Spoiler alert, by the way, it's a radio
Yeah.
commercial.
Kinda
Which
guessed that
means
part.
Is that why you intercode radio? Curious.
but with that, you're allowed to be a little bit more, upfront and in people's faces almost, because you're the only thing they're listening to. Maybe there's some soft music in the background, but you're it. So you can command their attention. You can command the audience, and because they're held captive. Sure, they could change the radio station, but most people just don't want to do that for a single commercial. So, yeah, the story that's it in a nutshell. You are embrace your place as an actual professional brand ambassador for Burrow, and your audience is captive. So just walk them through the process of why this solution is better. So why don't you go ahead and give that read a try?
I'm not up.
She went away to get food.
Oh, she went away to get food.
And you're first,
You
actually.
were
So
first,
go ahead, Michael.
Chloe. And then go with that.
Okay, then I guess I will go ahead and I will do my reads, and then we'll get back to Golda.
She's back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Golda, why don't we go ahead and take what we talked about,
Okay.
the brand ambassador, everything. Go
Okay.
ahead and read that from there.
All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. And enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for the modern life.
Okay, other than adding in the, I felt that was a much better, much calmer, much more direct read altogether. What did everybody else think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was informational without in-your-face stuff.
Salesy.
So that was their intent and their direction. So
Yeah,
It
I mean, once I'm
yeah.
not trying to be a buddy, it
Actually,
makes sense.
conversation.
It's still conversational. It's
Mhm.
still one-on-one. Like it's still natural. It's still affable. It's still real. But now you don't have this added extra stress, this little monkey on your back telling you, don't be part of the brand. Don't be part of the brand.
Yes, yeah,
That's the
that was the
Like that's the point. I think that's something that a lot of people glance over, is that the
Mhm.
moment that it says smart, natural, affable, and real, people immediately make the assumption of, oh, I'm the friend next door. I'm
Yeah.
the smart person who knows all of the answers that people are looking for. I'm not actually connected to the company. I'm just directing people to the company. Well,
Informed recommendation by a smart friend. So
well,
we
yeah,
already
exactly. That seems to be the natural assumption, when in reality, they can break all of that down to 3 words: don't be announcery.
Yep.
That's all they're saying. They're not saying don't be part of the company. They're not saying don't represent yourself as, part of the brand. That's when you cannot separate the words from the character. That's when you know that maybe your character is not quite right. When the
Yep.
words don't come out right, the character might not be right. So that was the challenge here, is embracing the fact that you are the brand representative.
Bye,
And I'm
Goldie.
gonna run now. Bye. See you.
All right, take
Bye.
it easy.
See you, Goldie.
All right. Well, sorry to train wreck all over the whole thing. I hope I didn't do
Actually,
well.
you didn't. It was just a better way of putting what I was saying. If you go back and watch the recording, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh, I will. Don't worry, I will. All righty then. So I guess since I decided to go first, I will go now. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay, you bracketed all of that.
I did.
I caught that.
I did. But do you see why I bracketed all of that?
No,
You don't.
because you didn't want to emphasize "and" probably, and all of that ships for free. Ships for free is probably where I would have done it. All of that ships for free in just a week.
Well, a lot of places are offering free shipping, but a lot of places aren't offering full furniture shipping in a week.
Yeah.
yeah,
We-
furniture shipped in a week doesn't happen.
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's why that's the most important part of that, because you're selling the fact that not only is it ships for free, but it ships for free in a week,
In just a week.
in just a week. So
That's all. It is Amazon.
the whole idea behind the bracketing that I did with the read was to try and make the story make a little bit more sense. Um, so we start off by, introducing moving a couch is not easy. Good luck with that. People are sick of the furniture industry, and so were these two guys.
Yeah.
So what I'm introducing is, yes, I understand you probably don't want to hear more about furniture because of having to deal with all of this. But these are the features that are most important that you should know about so you don't actually have to go to any other furniture stores. Does that make a little bit more sense?
Yeah.
That's what stood out to me, though. It didn't
actually communicate that?
No, it didn't. No, all of that, the bracketed, all of that is what stood out to me the most. It didn't sound. I mean,
Didn't sound quite right.
It didn't sound quite right. It didn't sound announcery. It didn't sound salesy, but it didn't sound quite right. You know what I mean?
Did anybody else get that same feeling?
Yeah, the whole I thought it was nice and conversational, but it was what's a better word? Yeah, flat. I just felt like it was flat. It was come across almost disinterested.
Tending toward corporate.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was a good read, but it was just kind of like, oh, you got these couches. Oh, that's nice. Oh.
Okay. Well, I'll try to dress it up a little bit more.
And those are horrible directions. I hate somebody goes, it was flat. Okay, how do I fix it? Just don't make it flat. And
usually when they say that, they generally mean put more emphasis on words in different places. Make it sound like you working with what you're saying as well.
I think if you did nothing more than just smiled while you were reading it, that might be enough to just give it warm it up a bit. I'm giving you lousy direction. Sorry.
Oh, I think that's...
Well, let's see if I can actually apply that. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com, enter code radio. That's BURROW.com, enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for the modern life. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
A lot better, I think.
Way better. That's kind of what it was missing. It's funny how you can read it basically the same way and just add that smile friendliness, and that took away the boredom. It's like, okay, how nice they made this stuff. Yay. That made it more engaging and wanting to listen to what's going on here.
Yep.
Yeah, you got away from sounding like the corporate guy.
That was way better.
The tie loosened up a little bit.
Yeah, the biggest difference between corporate and that more natural sound is feeling more engaged with your own script.
That one sentence has still bothered me, though.
Which one?
For free in just a week. And all of that ships for free in just a week. It still didn't. I don't know what it is. I honestly can't. That's the way it sounded in my head. Is all of that ships for free in just a week.
I just took it. Wait a minute. You're shipping a couch for free in a week? For free? You're really furniture? Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Yeah. So the 2 points of emphasis I tried to give there were free and week.
Mm-hmm.
I got all of that in free.
Okay.
That's what I heard. That's maybe
Seems like there should be a beat after that, and all of that
ships for free in just a week. Maybe. I don't know. Read that sentence again, Michael.
Do you want me to read it with that beat?
No, how you read it but last time.
And all of that ships for free in just a week.
That was better. That I didn't get the all of that time. It was all of that ships for free in just a week. Yeah, that was a lot better than the last one. But when you read it the first time, it was the all of that got me, and then this one it was the all of that and then free. And then this time it actually came out really well. I don't know why it sounded different 3 times.
I don't know. It could be my connection. I might not be sounding too clear here.
Actually, you sound pretty good. So
You actually do sound good right now.
No, that sounded. I thought it was terrific. It was along the same lines, and all you did was add that little lilt of a smile in it, and then it became personal.
Yep.
Yeah. Whenever somebody says my reads sound too flat, the first thing I think of is what's the exact opposite of that? Like what are they really trying to say? And
You
the
need to
exact
think about it.
opposite of flat is engaged. So flat is detached, it's bored, it's separated, there's you, there's the words, there's the audience,
There's
and you're just, going through the words to the audience. When I think engaged, I think the words come from you to the audience. I tried to put more of my own, I don't know, personality into it a little bit more. So
What do you think made you unengaged the first time?
Ooh,
Practice.
good question.
So what I think made me unengaged the first time is the fact that I was just trying to hit the beats that I had in my head of where I needed to put emphasis. I think I was focusing a little bit more on the particulars of the delivery rather than sounding natural.
Yeah, which is a lot of it getting familiar with the copy too.
Mhm.
So
yeah,
Which is why you should never audition less than 3 times,
yeah.
or like repeat an audition less than 3 times.
Mhm.
I actually sometimes send out my first one. Very rarely.
Yeah, sometimes I do too. But I always make sure to at least read it 3 times.
I send off 3 times. I send off 3 reads. I read at least 7 times. I don't have anything else to say. That was a fantastic read, Michael.
yeah,
That was what it needed. I'm
Okay.
perfectly fine with
yeah.
it.
Hired.
That was it.
Alrighty then. So who's up next?
Me,
Russ.
Russ.
Russ. All right, go for it, Russ.
All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt about their. Let me get that line again. That's-
Chopra.
Yeah, that's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt about before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for the modern life.
Okay. What did everybody think of that one?
Did you catch why I thought the all of that sounds weird when it's accented? I know he broke it up. He goes, all of that ships for free in just a week, which actually sounded better than it did when it was read all in one. Other than that, I actually liked Russ's first read better than that one.
Yeah, I think I had more practice before that one or something.
It wasn't bad. It was the having to stop and redo stuff, and it's hard to get a feel for.
Yeah.
You don't have a smooth go, but I thought you were on the right track with the way you were reading it.
Thanks. All right, I'll do it again. Maybe I'll try to get all the way through.
Don't be like me. Make sure you read all the words.
Well, it's faster if you skip words.
Yeah.
Then
again, generally-
out that way.
Generally, you're paid for the amount of time you're in the booth, so you kind of don't want it to be faster.
Slow it down then. Okay. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
All right. What did everybody think of that read?
I didn't think it was bad. I kind of like what
I
somebody
lost it.
said about Michael's read. It needs just a little bit more smile to it, just to bring
Yeah, it
it
was
up
on-
a notch.
Yeah,
There you
just
go.
a little.
Yep, it was on the right track. You did emphasize a couple of words that didn't need to be, and I think clever was one,
Yeah.
and the word fit. Those two you hit hard, and it's like, what? Didn't need to.
Yeah, if you're going to emphasize, especially right there at clever features, it should be all of that together.
Yeah, don't break it up if you're going to emphasize. 'Cause
Okay.
the way you read it was they're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features. Like,
Where'd that come from?
yeah.
And the fit, I kind of got Mike kind of did that. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Fit.
Well, an emphasis more like that. Well,
Furniture that'll fit.
you punched up the emphasis really high there, a little bit higher than I think would be. Well, obviously it was high enough that people really pointed it out.
Okay.
But instead of this massive, like emphasis spike right there, it should just be like a hump. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Well,
it just
when-
sort of it takes the peak in your pitch, in your tone.
All right. One more
Smile
time.
when you read it, and I think it will be. You're right there at it, bud.
Joe told me to sing it before, and that'll get you a smile, but I'm not going to do that.
Moving has never been easy.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
There we go. I liked it.
Yeah.
That's a long one.
It is. It is.
You stayed consistent through it, though.
Had a really good flow to it.
Mm-hmm. And that just a little bit of smile and that little extra lilt kind of brought it in where it was considerably more engaging.
Thanks. Oh, Dan.
Oh yeah, it's me, isn't it? I was trying to
It's
hide.
you, Diane. It's you.
Oh goody. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay.
Not
Yep.
saying
Yep. Besides
right there,
Dan,
little
what did everybody else think of that read?
When he was warming up, he did his hands, and I saw a smile on his face, and then it disappeared when he started the read.
Yeah, his smile lasted about the first 4 words, and that was it. And then I was actually watching you, Dan. You were frowning, and guess what comes across in your read when you're frowning, trying
No
to concentrate
frustration,
on the
yeah.
words? It went, it fluttered away. But you were reading really, really well. It had a nice flow to it. It was just kind of like Michael's first read. It was me.
Yeah, I worked there for too long.
You've been there too. Yeah. Yeah, I got my 25-year pen yesterday. Let me tell you about another couch.
I'm
You know what?
supposed to love this furniture.
I'm gonna give you $75 off. It comes off of my commission.
I'm ready to take it out back and set it on fire. That's what I'm ready to do.
Smile. Be happy you're working there. Be happy that you're telling them about this stuff. Because
I'm
you had a
very
really
happy.
good flow, Dan. You really did. But you could literally, you were doing this when you were reading the words. And guess what came
I
across?
see. I'm blind. All right.
Smile, buddy. Enjoy it.
Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for sorry.
Got it. We're marketing to like 10-year-olds.
You were good right up to there. What the heck?
That's
All right, Dan.
No, I caught myself doing that. I'm laughing at myself. I'm sorry. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
That was a much better read right up until you
Yeah.
screwed up.
Oh.
Next. Thanks for coming in. Next.
Marketing for 10-year-olds. Dan almost slipped back into last week when we were marketing for 4-year-olds.
Enter code
radio.com. That's COM. Can you spell .com?
Can you say radio? I knew you could.
Radio.
All right, you little ankle biters. Today we're going to talk about furniture.
Dan, you had that smile, you had the lilt in your voice. It was all going great until you started laughing at yourself and enter code radio. Okay, kids?
Radio.
Yeah, I wish Joe was here. I'd love to hear his take on this.
Oh, my
one.
gosh.
That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. That's RADIO, just for those of y'all that can't understand my accent.
Regionalize that spot.
Hey, why not, right?
Yeah.
No, that was really good, Dan. Right up
I
until
know, I had to
that
come
time.
back to the last line. I had to redo it. I did it.
Yeah.
Sounded like you're ready to go on your break.
I wanted to record that too. That's why I started laughing at myself.
Let the decorator sell the furniture. Come on, I'm going to get a coffee and a cigarette.
No, not beer. It's too late for coffee. Okay, other than the retake, what else do I need to fix on?
You know, I thought it was much more engaging. You were upbeat, and it sounded like, hey, this is how it's been, and this is what our company's about. And oh, by the way, we've got this in just a week, and then it kind of, you know, you redid the retake on it. But I thought that you took the directions and did well with it.
Did you want fries with that?
Yeah.
I think we
Please.
go.
I'm really hungry right now. I'd
They're
love
built-
fries.
They're built for the long haul, and it's like with stain and scratch resistant fabric. You know, it's like you just when you
They're
said
built
that.
for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric. And clever features like a built-in USB charger. Yeah, I know I did that on purpose. I actually,
I thought that worked for you for your style of read. I thought that was, I didn't have a problem with that. You made it your own.
it was kind of like I went to the food service sales, like the waiter, you know, hey, this has this, and this, and you know what? It comes with this too, with like a built-in USB charger. That's kind of how I did that part on purpose.
Well, all in all, that was a pretty solid read.
Mm-hmm.
With the BUROW.com.
Yeah, all the way up until it became a commercial for 10-year-olds. All right, so who's up next?
Nathan.
That'd be me.
Nathan, you're up.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra? Okay, I'm going into an accent now. I'm sorry about that. From the top, moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt after they started... Not after.
Yeah, we don't want to switch up the story here.
After they started it, they felt that way. Okay.
Yeah, afterwards, like, dang, we're just another furniture company pissing people off.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt after they... Why do I keep saying after? That's before, Nathan, not after. Line. Okay. Hang on. I can feel it. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Wow, 75% off.
I know.
Man, these things should be, flying out of the warehouse. They should have 0 of them left by the end of the week.
I had that percent stuck in my head from something I got to deal with business-wise. I'm like,
Either way overpriced and they're making a deal, or they're going out of business.
We will lose the vast majority of our income off of this part.
Come on down, we're giving it away.
Yeah.
As opposed to screwing
my.
you over like we usually do.
I got misreading. Jeez.
It was a nice tagline. The tagline was done well.
It was generally really good, except for there's one little bit of storytelling that I feel that you missed, and that was the pivot. So you're trying to paint a negative picture at the very beginning, and then pivot it right after you say, before they started Burrow. That's almost like the mic drop point where it's like, we've got this covered. You're never going to have to deal with that stuff again because we're the shiz. So, all of the stuff at the very beginning is supposed to sound like, oh, why am I going through this? Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. Yeah. Obviously I'm overplaying it, but that's sort of the slant that you want to give it. You want to give all of that the negative slant and be like, yeah, actually the co-founders of this company were in the exact same boat as you until they decided to do something about it. That's your triumph point. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow is your surprise. Here's the answer to your problem. Burrow. So
Gotcha.
I'd just like to hear that pivot a little bit more, where the rest of the script after that point is like a victory lap.
Got ya.
I actually copied and pasted that directly from the site.
Yeah, I just heard a little lesson from Pat Fraley in the middle of that, so thank you. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger, and all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
All right. What did everybody think of that, Reed?
It
He
seemed
went
a little
into-
more announcery than the others to me.
Yeah, he went into an announcery.
Mhm.
I
I
think he
dropped
did.
my voice just a bit too much, didn't I?
It had a nice flow. It was a bit fast, and maybe that's what put it into announcery when you're trying to fill
Okay.
a certain time period and it's got to be done. So then you start getting it going.
Yeah.
Thought it sounded better than your other ones. You didn't have to stop, start, and it had a flow to it. That's good.
I didn't knock 75% off this time.
Yeah. Make a deal
Come
for
on,
the
you
company
did it
here.
for my buddy a minute ago. What? Don't look good enough for you? What?
Sales over. The boss just got on me. He about beat me with a couch leg.
Those things are detachable too, so be careful.
All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay. And what did everybody think of that, Reed?
There was no pivot. It was
I feel
already-
like we've lost Nathan. He was there in the
Yeah.
first two reads, and he's just gone now. It's some announcer guy.
yeah.
Okay.
It was so real in the beginning.
And
Yeah.
yeah, there was no pivot. It was all the same attitude, read, whatever. You're not actually talking to the person at the beginning, like instead of sailing, because the beginning is definitely you're talking to the person, and then that's exactly and then you go into the sales mode for the
Yeah, you're in a higher register too. I don't know if that's what it is, but
That may be what it is.
Well, the thing that I noticed was though your register changed, it seems like you've been almost sanitizing your read as we've gone on, because each sentence has slowly but surely been sort of being delivered in the exact same way with a slightly quicker tone every time. So
Okay.
we definitely want to move away from that. But yeah, it's gone from, moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, to something more like, moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, once again, Nathan, you're running over all of the punctuation.
Ah. Gotcha.
does he
there
need
was
a
no personality in the first half of that. Yeah, the sales personality was completely all the way through it. There was no personality.
Yeah, at the
And,
beginning, like draw on your own personal experiences. When was the last time you had to move something that was just too big and it was just a massive hassle? Like not necessarily impossible, just a massive hassle. You know? Like
You
we
want to
want
hear when I
all that.
mentioned moving the couch to my utility room to get it into the house?
Well, draw on that. Use
Little
your
narrow
experience.
space.
Like tell people from your own personal experience that yeah, this sucks. Like nobody likes this. Even the people in the industry do not like it.
Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America and from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
that was a lot better.
There you go.
Mhm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I only got a little bit of an answer, and that was in the red part, which is kind of hard to.
Yeah, it's hard to get
that's a little
around
bit
that.
difficult to undo. So
Yeah,
And I
especially
can-
when you're enter code.
I could tell when you were starting to speed up, you caught, and it was only a matter of 2 or 3 words, and then you slowed back down again instead of trying to racing through
Yeah.
things. So that was way better.
yeah, it should be a mental trigger that when you start replacing stuff in the script, you're probably reading it too fast.
Yeah. And I got to get out of my over analytical head.
You?
So,
But yeah, in general, that was probably your best read of the night. Definitely.
Probably. No, that was definitely his best read of the night.
thank you.
That was your best
Thank
read
you
of the night.
guys. Your direction pulled me out of my head. I really appreciate it. That's always
the easier it is.
that's always been the challenge with myself is this
Get out of Nate's head.
thing. Yeah. This analytical thing starts up and it's like, stop it. Let me be the hippie that I am for this next 2 hours. And then we can go back to thinking about solving problems later.
Yeah, we don't want to be inside Nathan's head this time. We're going outside Nathan's head.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. At least getting out of the analytical part.
Mhm. Well, anyway, great job.
Thank
Who's up
you.
next?
John.
John.
All right. You know what? Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com, enter code radio. That's BURROW.com, enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
All right. What did everybody think of that read?
Slow it down just a hair.
Yeah.
It was a bit fast.
Yeah. The speed gave it a little more of a corporate sound.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You,
I've
you were
always-
right there at it, though. You weren't far off, but it was
No.
just a tiny bit quick.
And the word free didn't stand out at all. And I've always been told that word always needs to stand out.
Mm.
At least.
Yeah, so I'm going on some coaching I've done recently. There's 2 ways to eat an elephant in voiceover. There's always going to be 2 sides of every story.
Mhm.
One
At
is
least.
if you wanted to be conversational and real, it's going to be a little faster.
Mhm.
Yes.
Is what one school of thought is.
That is
And that's
true.
kind of what I was going for, because when I slow down, I tend to get lower in pitch, and that's going to definitely sound a little more corporate. In my
Maybe it's just,
in my ear.
Maybe just slightly the pauses. I think what made it seem fast was the punctuation. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, There,
I
moving
didn't
has
honor
never
the,
been.
I didn't honor the punctuation.
That
Not as
may have been
much.
what made it feel.
But that
Okay.
So
disappeared.
so here's the funny thing about that approach. The being sounding a little bit faster when it comes to conversational. While that is most definitely true, it also depends on the kind of copy that you have. So if you have sales copy, yeah, you want to read a little bit faster than normal sales copy if you want it to be if you want it to sound more natural, but you still don't want to go too fast with it, or you go back into the salesiness.
Okay.
And that's what I think happened there. So this
not
is a
even
really
great.
odd phenomenon to try to describe, because when you actually listen to some people's voiceover performances at times, and you really just you try to block out all of the music, maybe all of the images and visuals and things like that, you'll realize that the way they're reading it is actually vastly different than the way it's coming off. So for instance, like with kids cereal commercials, the announcer usually sounds really bombastic and really high energy, but when you actually sit down and listen to it, the voice the breath is actually, or the voice is actually fairly breathy and not quite as loud as you interpret it to be, because of everything else that's going on. So commercial copy is really weird in that sense, in that one certain kind of delivery can sound completely different because of everything else going on. So let's say that we take that last read and then we overlay it with some music. It's going to sound twice as fast as you intended it to.
Okay.
I have a question, John.
Yeah.
Does the legal disclaimer at the end of a radio commercial ever sound natural or conversational? Because they are reading a conversational, but it's sped up.
Right.
It's just a little bit faster. Fast doesn't necessarily mean conversational. I actually talk fast, and I understand. And I had a hard time getting away from this as well, because I do read quickly as well. Even just talking, reading, it doesn't matter. I tend to get ahead of myself when I'm reading, and I get to the point where it doesn't sound natural anymore, because even though it is my natural pace. And Devin has the same problem most of the time. Her pace, her natural talking pace is faster than a conversational read.
Okay.
So I even the speed, just slowing it down maybe half a word per second could make it sound more affable.
Okay. Give it another shot.
Please do.
All right. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that shipped for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
And I would say that is the best
That's a
read of the
mic
night.
drop.
That was
That is-
fantastic.
There
Okay.
you go. And
Thank
you
you.
really didn't slow down. You just had the pauses after the punctuation, and I think that's all that made the difference.
You
Mhm.
changed your pacing a little bit. It wasn't even. It
Yeah,
wasn't even.
more. It was definitely more that you honored the punctuation better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it really didn't sound that much different, other than those pauses after the punctuation, instead of running them over with
Yeah.
a steamroller. That really helped. That was a very good read.
Thank you. It did feel a lot better. And let me ask you a question. I threw in $75 instead of
No.
$75.
That's fine.
That actually gave it more of a conversational
Right.
feel.
That was
Mhm.
exactly.
That would have
my
been, yeah,
intention for doing that.
if I were casting for this, I would have been like, yep, that's totally acceptable, and I love it.
Cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And that was it. That was good, John. And you took direction very well.
All right, and last but certainly not least, right?
Devin,
Brendan?
No,
Devin,
Oh.
fill
that's the
in-
last.
Next to last, and certainly not
We got
least.
Devin, Philip, and Richard left.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shut up. Just go.
I know. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch, ugh, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay. What did everybody think of that, Reed?
Devin, I didn't know you were 23. You sounded like a 23-year-old salesperson on the floor. I kid you not.
Well, that's usually who they hire. That's when I started doing product promotions, actually. That's usually what they want.
Let's see. So you did this weird full character pivot, not just a tone pivot.
Okay.
At the very beginning, the way that you delivered the opening, I saw what you were going for. I don't know if that was necessarily the proper reaction we're trying to get from the audience, because it sounded like you were trying to go for yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, no, I absolutely understand. When I think the real response that we're trying to go for from the audience with what, at least the way that this is worded, is more like, yeah, I've gone through that too.
Okay.
You know, it needs to be a little bit more of an agreement rather than like an emotional slump. So being obviously being the ambassador for Burrow here, you want to get people to recall when they've gone through stuff like that. So you want to give it a negative slant. You don't want to give it like a whole, negative character. You don't want to dump the whole thing into the sewer. You want to just sort of like, yeah, this is the worst of the two options. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. We want to give it a little bit more of a professional, but we understand that this is not where you want to be sort of tone. I think that's what we're going for with how we, at least I think, how we agreed with the character was supposed to be.
Okay. Okay. Moving's never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
All right. What did everybody think of that, Reed?
I like that one better.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you liked it.
You definitely stayed in character better. I like it. It started off kind of understated, and it stayed that way, but it wasn't flat, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, no, all in all, that was a really, really good professional read of it, definitely. I don't have any particular notes, so if somebody else has got ideas, feel free to throw them out there. For me,
Missing just the engagement part a tad, but I like this read better than the first one that you did. It was, and that's kind of what the problem is. It was, and those are, again,
Okay.
crappy directions. Don't make it so.
No. Okay.
Oh, I'm just full of really good stuff today.
All right, we'll try one more then, or
Yeah, go for
No,
it. One
or-
more time. One more
all
time.
right. Okay. Moving's never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
I thought that was more engaging. I like that better. That was.
Okay.
I totally agree.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a fantastic read.
You
All right,
took my
thanks,
crappy
Philip.
directions well.
Hey, about directing, the same rule applies to voicing, directing as it does to voicing. No self-criticism in here.
No self-criticism of my crappy directing. Is that what you're trying to say?
Don't
Right,
criticize your own
that's right.
direction.
If anybody is going to call your
That was
directing crappy, it's going to be everyone else.
Right.
Hey, let me put it this way:
Now that you mention it, Richard.
since it worked, it's good directing. You know. I mean-
Shoot. All right, my bad. Sorry.
you get out of an actor what an actor is given when it comes to direction, because a lot of people, oh, that's bad acting. Well, maybe it's not bad acting, maybe it's bad direction, but in this case it was good direction. It wasn't crappy.
Good. Yeah.
Well,
I like
anyway,
that last read. That was good.
why don't we go ahead and move on then? Who's next?
Hello,
Hello?
sir.
You
We can
thought
hear
we
ya.
forgot about
Go
you, huh?
for it.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Besides being just a touch fast, I actually felt that was like a spot on perfect read for what this is
Yeah.
looking for.
Mhm. That's
Very
the only
well.
thing I had, exactly what you said, Michael. That was it. Just a smidgen too quick. And I think the only thing you need to do is slow down at the punctuations just a hair, kind of like what John did. And I think that's the only
Yep.
difference. I thought
Yeah,
it was
there-
a great read.
That would I honestly I completely agree. You honor the punctuation a little bit more, and you would have been right, but smack dab right on it.
Okay.
So, it's up to you. You want to give it another go?
Yeah, one more.
Okay.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
That's it. You did it.
Nice.
That was the
Right.
only thing you did was your pacing was still the same between the punctuations, but just that little extra pause with the punctuation, it was perfect.
Good job.
Awesome. Thanks.
Way to go. Good. Yeah. All right, moving right along because we're over time here.
We're over
Richard,
time, and it's just
are
me
up.
because I showed up late.
Hit us, Richard.
Go
Oh,
for
Richard, I
it.
forgot.
Gee, what a cheering
All
crowd.
right,
I love it. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
I like the tag. You started off pretty good, but you got a bit faster as you went on.
Oh, did I speed up? Okay.
Not too bad. What I loved about it, Richard, is your voice had a character to it. Not character as in a character on TV or something, but it was dripping with experience to me. You've been there,
Okay.
you've done that, and that came across, and it gave you authority that made me, well, okay, he knows what he's talking about. Let me see what what else he's got to say.
So that means it was engaging. Thank you. That's yay.
No, yeah, I completely agree with everything that was said so far. Actually, both sides, good and bad. Even though the bad really wasn't all that like terribly bad, but just a slight little adjustment, and that would really be it.
Okay, we're going long. I'm fine if don't need to go again, but thanks for all the cheers on.
Yeah, I think this would be a good time to go ahead and call it. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. I hope you got a lot out of this one. This one definitely had an interesting challenge, I feel, to it, which is why I brought it in. And don't forget, if you're watching us on YouTube, hit that like button and that subscribe button. Really helps us out. And don't be afraid to follow that registration link that's down there and join us if you have some time on Monday. We'd love to have you. So anyway, we'll see y'all next week. Have a great one. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Look at this!